I'd like to welcome you all to another edition of In the Bleachers as we sit here. It's either September 5th or 6th, depending on who you believe.
Better believe me.
We're getting ready for the football season. In fact, when you see this, Peyton Manning will have already lost his first game of the year.
Oh, how sweet
0-1.
is that?
Oh, that's nice. First, I'd like to welcome our two connoisseurs of football. They didn't know I spoke French.
Connoisseur, huh?
Yeah. The coach
How you doing, Merrimack?
and Mike Malzone.
Football time.
Now, as some of you may be aware, the Fly was here last week. And
Scotty.
in a few weeks, Nicole Ritchie will be replacing either me or Mike Malzone. And what we're going to find out is we're going to ask votes for who you would like it to be the permanent replacement when one of us is out, Nicole Ritchie or the Fly.
Oh, kind of like when Johnny Carson went down and
Exactly.
Leno and okay.
We're
yeah.
auditioning.
Big
Can I
stuff.
vote now?
Yeah.
You gonna vote the Fly in? I hope. Yeah, he's a great guest.
Yeah, the
He's a
Fly.
great guest. I mean,
We
he's
may have
very-
a place for Nicole Ritchie somewhere else.
Well,
But
you
the-
always seem to have her in mind, Dave. I don't know. You bring her up an awful lot.
Well,
How does Rita feel about that?
I don't know, but I've been to 8 Buffalo Bill football games with Scotty, and he's never made it inside the
He's
stadium.
never made
to
it inside
one.
the stadium. That is a truism.
Well, let's get rolling, Coach.
All right. Well, can you believe it, folks? It's the first week is upon us, and we've got a great,
Baby, we're
we've got a
back.
great opponent. Actually, a terrible opponent, but a great AFC East matchup. I guess I meant to say.
Like Appalachian State. What could go wrong?
Boy, 2 seconds on that. Is that the upset of the
That is
century,
the
of this
upset.
short century that we're talking about, 2000 to current? Clearly, this century.
They go from being number 4 to off the top 25.
Oh, man. I'll tell you, Tom Brady couldn't be happy about that, huh?
No.
Big Blue went down big time. But in any case,
Can I give my 2 cents?
please,
I
2 or
don't
3
care.
cents.
It's college.
It is college.
Let's talk NFL.
All right, my friend. It's a no college zone here.
No college.
Great point. Great
He's
point.
a very smart man.
Well, if we go the board, we
Mr.
can
Fuji.
we can show that we're back. And once again, we've got Dave, we've got the coach,
Oh, the coach.
and we've got our famous friend, the
Fuji.
Blade.
Mr. Fuji.
But-
the oh,
But
the
I
boss.
was asked to upgrade my graphics by Mr. McCrae, and for our Spanish friends, we've put some Spanish signs in there. The Spanish for Blade is El Bastardo Miserable.
Nice.
Now, some
Oh,
people
that is
say that's the miserable bastard, but no, it's the Blade. I've checked
It
this
is
out.
and I've also checked that, Coach.
So this week's show, we'll real quickly run through the 4 quarters. We'll have patch preview. We'll talk about this upcoming season. Then we'll have the Fab Four, which was a big plus last year. We identify 4 games in the upcoming NFL week. We all take a pick at it, which starts the week.
They're always televised game.
They're always televised
For the new
games.
viewers.
We try to keep people watching the game, so
Yep.
there's some interest in it, Mike. Great point. And again, usually when we all agree in a Fab Four, pretty much take it to the bank.
That's a lock.
Then, of course, halftime. We'll then have third quarter and what will be a weekly segment of Shula Must Go. And what
And we know where he should go.
he needs to go from the Hall of
Hell,
Fame.
damn it.
And anyone that saw last week's show saw how passionate me and Dave were about.
Oh, he
and
demanded
clearly,
disgrace.
my brother is just incensed with this. He's on a mission. He goes on
Yes.
the Dolphins website every
Well
week.
deserved. The guy's been a cheater for years.
But it's factual, and what we'll do is we'll bring these facts to evidence and maybe get him kicked out by the end of the year. That's our goal. And of
I
course,
also want to mention that no one has ever to this day saw Jeffrey Dahmer and Don Shula in the same place at the same time.
makes you wonder. Makes you wonder. And then, of course, fourth quarter, everyone's favorite, touchdown or fumble.
Love it. Missed it, Coach.
It's
good
been
to
a
be
long
back.
time. So let's
Coach,
jump
get
right
on your
into
bicycle,
it.
baby.
We're going to talk about Pat's preview, and I think when you
Look
talk
at
about
the
the Patriots.
graphics this week, Mr.
Oh,
I
it's
wanna
what you've been
thank you,
doing.
sir.
Thanks, fellas.
Jesus.
Thanks. My kids have been showing me different things on the pewter.
Man.
So what we got is a four-way cloverleaf, if you will, of offense, of defense, of special
Is that
teams.
Rodney Harrison?
That is Rodney
He's
Harrison.
looking pumped, isn't he?
He is pumped. Well, artificially maybe.
Human
No.
growth hormone.
And of course, coaching. And when you put all those together, I think, fellas, that equals number 4.
It is number 4.
Honestly,
Number 4.
should have been ours last year. And I can't watch this Thursday night because I'll be nauseous.
Really? It's still to this day holding. Well, here's this week's schedule,
Let's
or
look out.
this year's schedule. And I know last week everyone gave me a hard time about having really small print, so to hell with all of you. Here, try to read that. Look, it says Mr. Magoo, everyone's favorite.
Mr. Magoo.
One shameless promotion here. The pool is filling up quite nicely, and we have another couple of days before the first few weeks go by here. We will keep the pool open into the season for folks that want to join, but boy, If you could get on board first of the week, all you need to do send an email to patscoach@yahoo.com.
When you see the trophies from last year, you do
Oh,
not
my
want to
word.
miss out.
About $500.
No, there was 500, and that's not one of our in the bleachers exaggerations. That's what we spend, and we got to remind people it isn't just. And I didn't mean to cut you off, Mike. Although I enjoy that.
Well,
it's we have the winner for the most Monday night games, the most perfect. We had like 8 different categories.
A lot of winners last year, and great hardware that people brought home, and they were pleasantly surprised, Dave, when they walked out of there.
Did you see the diamond,
Yeah.
the
Well,
cruet that you were?
I was a
beautiful.
little upset with my nephew, Christopher 13, and Chris is.
You mean the kid? You mean the kid that won it all?
Yeah.
Toland?
Well,
We
Chris
were
is a
upset
little-
with him too,
Chris is a little
Coach.
tight with the buck. Do you know that he
like his
actually
uncle?
went and got the damn trophy appraised? He wanted to make sure his uncle wasn't giving him the cheap
I thought I
stuff.
saw that on eBay last night. I was cruising. I'm like, that looks like Toland's trophy. What's
Take
he doing?
that from my sister.
With Mercury Morris's Super Bowl ring.
Little shot at the Dolphins, Mike. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Season started.
Season
Take
is
the gloves
started, man.
off.
Season is started.
Coach, you got to get on the bicycle. We're in the
All right.
second quarter.
All right, so here we go, fellas. Here's what's going to be the Fab Four. Of course, the first game of the Fab Four is our beloved New England Patriots against the hated and evil New York City Jets. Second game will be another one of our favorite teams, Miami at Washington, hopefully for their opening loss.
They're both lousy.
Pittsburgh at Cleveland. Divisional matchup with our friend Romeo Cornell could be on a very, very short
I
leash
think he's
out
going to
there.
lose his job this year, Coach.
And I hate to
We'll
see
have
that.
to go into that. And I want to talk to you about that. New York Giants at Dallas is the final
There
game.
you go. It's a good game, though.
The Fab
that'll
Four.
be
So
all
should we
right.
go right into it, fellas?
Let's
Let's
go.
jump right
Take it
into
away.
it. First game again, New England, 1 o'clock Sunday at the New York City Jets. And, of course, is our probably the best coach ever.
Notice I have my hooded
Ever?
sweatshirt on today.
You do have your hooded
I wouldn't
sweatshirt
touch
on.
the gray one today, though. Coach said, don't wear it.
Yeah.
Although you got the Pat Patriots.
Yep,
hat.
Yeah.
yep. I
Oh,
says, I'll wear my red, Coach. Don't worry about it.
It's very colorful.
Coach,
Very
can I
colorful.
start off with this?
Please, let me just slide in. Here's who we're playing. This is the quarterback.
He'll be hurt.
He's holding his arm. I bet that's how he's going to end the game, too. Holding his arm,
Oh, yeah,
his
you
leg,
did that
his
one.
head,
I'm
his
loving
elbow.
the Pats at this game. Obviously, it's in New York. It's irrelevant to the fact. Pats are going to come out real hard. And my prediction on the year is the Jets will not even play 500 football this year.
I thoroughly
Seriously.
agree with that, yeah. I mean, they're going to play, even in the division, Mike, they're not going to go 8 or 4 in the division.
Sophomore slump. I know it sounds crazy. You got to watch out for Miami this year. And I only mean that because they're the ones with the new coaching staff, so on and so forth. That's what the Jets did last year,
Yeah.
and they peaked above what they
I know
really
what you're
were.
saying, yeah.
And that's why I'm saying they'll collapse this year. And if anyone, I'd be more scared of Miami.
Give us
than
a
the
score, Mikey boy.
31-10.
Okay, 31-10. David, I
I'm
think you're already on
I'm
record
on the record,
saying
41-6.
41-6, I believe.
41-6, and
Wow.
it'll be a beating.
And again, that's 2 field goals, not a missed point after.
That is 2 field goals,
We get
that's
into
correct.
that. Geez, back to me. Geez, I don't know. What do you think, guys, huh? Pats, please.
Yeah.
Not even close. Okay, game 2 of the Fab Four pits the Miami Dolphins against the Washington Redskins. And, of course, they're still holding on to the you know what?
Well,
the Marino
he won a
bobblehead
lot
doll.
he won a lot of Super Bowls. How many Super Bowls did he win?
He
that
won a
coach,
grand
eh?
total of
It's
0.
not 13,
And
that's
Yeah.
for sure.
no,
0.
No, he was in one his rookie season. He never got back to the big game. Boy, talk about a disappointing career.
The team hasn't.
Well, the whole team is still in
The whole
disarray.
organization.
I mean, just so anyway, their best quarterback, I think, is the bobblehead doll Marino,
I agree
because
with that.
I don't even know the other ones there. And of course, the great pig. I thought that guy was flipping 2 birds there. I had to look quick. Okay, 2 thumbs up.
Yep.
That's good. We don't want the FCC after us again.
No, we do not want that.
They
Fellas,
should be after those guys.
if you don't mind, I'd like to start on this one.
Take it away,
Good,
Coach.
take it, baby.
I'm feeling that Miami is in a real. I'm trying to think of the word. Of falling back, death spin.
Abyss.
Abyss. That's the word, Mike. Thank you. They're
welcome.
falling into the NFL abyss.